All right, here we go. Question number 23 from our 0314 homework number 3 in MyLab Math says factor the following completely. All right, so the first thing I notice here is that I have 1, 2, 3 terms. So this is a trinomial. And the very first thing I need to look for is a common factor. Oh, and I noticed the lead term is negative, so that means I'm probably going to factor out a negative whatever the GCF is. So for 12, 12, and 9, what divides evenly into all three of those numbers? 3 does. And notice they all three have an S, so I can take out the smallest exponent, which is S to the 1. And so negative 3S is our GCF, our greatest common factor that we're going to factor out. And now we just need to figure out what is going to be left when I factor this out, okay? So remember, when you factor out, you're dividing. Negative 12 divided by negative 3 is positive 4. S to the third divided by S is S squared. Next, again, negative 12 divided by negative 3 is plus 4. S squared divided by S is S. And positive 9 divided by negative 3 is negative 3. S divided by S cancels. Now then, now that we have the GCF factored out, inside the parentheses, we can see that we have a trinomial with a lead coefficient. And so that means we're going to be using the 3R method. Here we go. First R says to remove. So the negative 3S comes down, and we're going to remove the 4. So that's going to be S squared plus 4S. 4 times 3 is 12. And now we're going to factor this like we would factor a standard trinomial. Again, the negative 3S comes down, and will continue to come down forever. All right. Now, the standard trinomial, we're going to have parentheses. We're going to read the signs, and we're going to fill in the blanks. S times S makes S squared. What about numbers that multiply to make 12 that subtract and make 4? Well, I think that is 6 and 2. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 minus 2 makes 4. All right, so we did the first R right here. We removed. Now it's time to replace. And so the 4 that we removed has to be replaced. And then the third R says reduce. So what can we reduce 4 and 6 by? We can reduce those by 2. And what can we reduce 4 and 2 by? We can also reduce those by 2, okay? So my final answer is going to be negative 3S. That's going to be 2S plus 3 and 2S minus 1. And that should be factored completely. Let's see how we did. Negative 3S, 2S plus 3, and 2S minus 1. Yay! So I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those in the comment section below, or you can text me. And thanks for watching.